Hey everyone, it's Christy here, and I'm finally back with a December daily video. I really have been procrastinating in starting this album. I've been on top of printing my photos and doing my journaling, but I just could not get myself down to my scrap room. I think it had something to do with the fact that I've been binge watching Gilmore Girls from the original first season, so I wanted to finish watching that. But anyway, it's done, it's over with, and now I'm on to December Daily, finally on December 15th. So, I'm just starting here with my first page or my cover page, and I'm going with a 2x2 pocket page, and then in behind it I have a 6x8. So I just chose my paper first. I am using the Snow and Cocoa collection, so I chose a paper 12 by 12 paper from that collection and just trimmed it down. I really like it. It looks kind of like a sweater pattern, so I really like how it brought in all the fun colors in the Snow and Cocoa. So I just trimmed that down to 6x8 and adhered it to the photo from December 1st. And now I'm just filling the pockets. So I'm just going through my little tray of goodies there and picking things that will fit. So I started off with picking two wood veneer pieces from my stash, a little snowflake and a little Christmas tree. I believe the snowflake maybe came from Stamping Up last year or maybe even the year before, and the Christmas tree was from Michael's last year. So I just went through my stash, and I have a ton of Christmas stuff that are in reds and greens and all those festive colors, and a lot of it didn't work for this year, which was a little sad because I still have so much stuff. But I did pick out these wood veneer and a few other pieces. I have that vellum piece that says Mary. I believe that came from a Gossamer Blue kit years ago that I've had in my stash for a while. So I put that in there. I thought that was pretty perfect. And then I pick out a couple pieces of ephemera, that little airmail polar bear stamp, and the burr is ephemera from the Snow and Cocoa collection. I trimmed down some of the 6x6 papers to fill the pockets there, and I also used my circle punch just to add some different shapes in there. And so yeah, I'm just going through and filling all the pockets. I really love the look of these pages when other people do them, so I thought it'd be a kind of fun way to start the album and set the tone for some of the things that you're going to see throughout the album. I have some sequins there. These are just sequins from the dollar store that I've had for quite a while. So I just brought out the pinks and added a bunch into two pockets there, and they keep spilling all over the place because if I wasn't recording, I would have fused it right away. But when I'm recording, I like to just keep going so I don't kind of lose my momentum. So they keep spilling out. I do use my fuse off camera in a little bit. I used some baker's twine there just to make a little bow. I thought that would be kind of a fun see-through element. And now I'm using these gorgeous thickers, chipboard thickers from the Old Joy collection. They are so pretty. They have a little bit of gold foil on there. So I partner that with a little piece of ephemera as well and some more baker's twine that I used the same color on my front cover. If you haven't seen that video yet, it went up late November, so that was my latest video. Haven't been very active. Like I said, I'm just kind of procrastinating a bit, but now that I'm doing it, it's on. So you should see quite a few more videos from me in the next little bit. Like I said, I have all my photos printed up until I believe December 13th, so there's nothing stopping me from continuing. I was debating not doing videos for my December daily, but I felt a little guilty because I'd been promising you guys that I'd be doing videos. It is much easier to create when not on camera and not having the added task of editing and doing voiceovers and taking pictures and all that stuff, but it is fun. I do enjoy it. So there will be more videos to come. So now I'm just on the reverse side, and I didn't really think about the reverse as I was doing the front. I could have saved myself a lot of extra work by cutting papers to match. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just cutting papers to back these 2x2 squares and some of the ephemera and punched circles. So I keep most of the papers the same as on the front. I add a few of the tiny word stickers from the collection and some puffy stickers that I just had in my stash, like the little gingerbread man from October Afternoon from years ago. Thought I'd finally use him. So that's my little cover page, and I really like the way it turned out. Alright, so now we're on December 1st. I wanted to do some things this year that I hadn't tried before. And one of those things was using my typewriter to do my journaling. Had a typewriter for a while. When We Are Memory Keepers came out with their typewriters at Michael's, I picked up a new typewriter ribbon. So I tested that out. And so I typed all my journaling on just white cardstock and cut it out. And lots of people have done that before. I love the way it looks on theirs. I'm not really loving it so far on mine, but I like how it gives me a lot more room to tell the story. And that's another thing that I'm trying this year, is to really pick one event, one thing that happened in the day, and to tell that story in more detail. So that typewritten journaling there is just talking about how we went to a Christmas party, and with a little bit of convincing, Nora sat on Santa's lap, and both girls sat really nice, and I really just love the picture. So alright, another thing that I wanted to do in my December daily this year is to make really good use of my mega date stamp. So I bought this mega date stamp back in, I think it was July, early July, and it didn't come until late October. It was supposed to come in September, but it didn't come until late October. So it took forever. It was on back order and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, it came, and when it came, I did not realize how mega it really is. It is huge, and so I just really wanted to use it. It cost me an arm and a leg, and I wanted to really use it. So what better way to use it than in my December daily, where I could use it every single day? And not only would it save me from trying to hunt down a bunch of numbers to complete my December daily, but I really like the way it looks too. So has the date on there, December 1st. And I chose that kind of wood grain paper for that, just so that the date would show up. Some of the pattern papers in the collection I'm definitely not going to stamp on because it's just going to be too difficult to see the date, but really like the way it looks on that wood grain paper. And I chose this polar bear chipboard piece from the 12 by 12 chipboard sticker sheet because it has a red scarf, and a lot of this collection does not have any red. It has pinks and greens and yellows, and so I chose the polar bear with the red scarf just because there's so much red in these photos. On the 6x8 photo there, I just added another gold sparkle or glitter snowflake. That's also from the Snow and Cocoa collection. And wood veneer from my stash that says ho ho ho, and I paired it with a tiny word sticker or a tiny word strip from Pretty Little Studio. I also added some wood veneer stars to my journaling just to add some extra interest. There you have it. That's my cover page and day 1 of December Daily. Please stay tuned for more videos. Thanks so much. Bye.